Good morning, Fairview faculty and staff. It's our first devotion together this year. It's our first time, I guess, together since last spring when you finished up the school year in these virtual learning moments. So happy to have you back doing what you do, and that is teaching children, trying to bring them to a point of wisdom, of discernment, of understanding, and of knowledge. And so, for our first few devotions, I'm going to share with you some words from Proverbs, a book full of wisdom. And so, for me, I start with Proverbs 1, verse 7, where it says, "The fear of God is the beginning of all wisdom." And that's why you are in the place you're at. You could be teaching anywhere. There are a number of quality schools out there where you could be teaching math and reading and science and social studies and history. But you're at Shining Star, at least partly due to the fact that here you can start with God. And then you can weave God throughout all of the course study, and you can end with God. Because if the person does not fear God, then they may not be able to latch on to the wisdom and the discernment and the understanding that you're trying to give them about the world that they live in. And so I pray that this morning you are focused in on, as you do all things, the God who created you, who loves those children that you're going to teach today. And if you begin with God in prayer for those children, you begin with God in a center of teaching based around the fact that He created this world. If you end with God, with the salvation that He brings, those children will be a step closer to wisdom. About 13 years ago now, I had my first call into a high school ministry to teach. And my sister, my older sister, I have to listen to her. She told me to make sure I pray for those students. And I said, "Tracy, I will." And then she said, "No, pray for each of those students. I'm going to encourage you to begin with going to God in prayer for each of your students. By name, you ask God to protect them. You ask God to raise them. You ask God to love them. So they know that there is someone, at least someone, who's going to the Father on their behalf." May God bless you today and every day as you put God in everything. Have a blessed day.